From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Friday, August 21st. Here are today's top stories.
Brought to you by JB's Smokehouse, located inside Bush's Fresh Food Market of Canton. JB's offers a range of authentic barbecue favorites, and with more than 30 Michigan craft beers on tap, trivia, and live music every Friday night, JB's is sure to become your new favorite barbecue spot.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. II. Washtenaw County health officials are putting a restriction on gatherings in college towns. In Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti, gatherings are limited to 25 people. Officials say the restrictions are to reduce the spread of COVID-19 on the University of Michigan and Eastern Michigan's campuses. Both campuses require people wear masks at all times. Under the governor's order, masks are required indoors and at any large outdoor gathering. Maintaining 6 feet distance and a 10-person limit for indoor gatherings are also required under the order. The Ann Arbor Police Department is creating a patrol team to enforce the public health guidelines. The department is partnering with U of M students, staff, faculty, and volunteers to patrol the campus and neighborhoods. In the last month, people ages 30 and younger accounted for 51% of cases countywide. That's according to the Washtenaw County Health Department. Michigan's health department reported 19 deaths Thursday. 11 of them were uncovered in a review of death certificates. There are 419 new cases of the coronavirus reported. In total, there have been over 94,000 cases and over 6,300 deaths statewide. Beaumont Health has a study underway to examine how cancer patients fare when infected with the coronavirus. Researchers are currently enrolling students undergoing cancer treatment. This is part of a new National Cancer Institute COVID-19 in Cancer Patient study. The study is taking place in Beaumont hospitals in Dearborn, Farmington Hills, Royal Oak, and Troy. Researchers say the study can help scientists better understand the disease's impact on cancer patients and cancer's impact on the course of COVID-19. The findings could eventually influence a treatment for cancer patients infected with the disease. The bipartisan bill containing guidelines on how to safely reopen schools is now law. Governor Whitmer announced Thursday she signed a series of bills aimed at addressing concerns surrounding school reopenings during the pandemic.
It's a deal that gives students, parents, educators, and support staff much needed support, flexibility, stability, and certainty as we approach the new school year.
The state Senate passed the bill Saturday and the House followed suit Monday. Some details of the bill include attendance-based funding, additional student assessment requirements, $583 million of state funding, and the bill does not require in-person instruction. Whitmer signed the bill after announcing $65 million of federal aid for economically disadvantaged schools Wednesday. That's the latest. For more information on COVID-19 in Michigan, visit www.freep.com.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. There's a $600 million settlement in lawsuits resulting from the Flint drinking water crisis. Flint's water supply was contaminated by toxic lead starting in 2014. The state of Michigan was largely to blame. Now, residents and businesses who were harmed can draw from a victim compensation fund, attorneys said Thursday. The state will also pay for special education for young people having difficulty learning because of lead poisoning. The agreement would settle claims against state defendants, including former Governor Rick Snyder. Litigation would continue against the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and other parties.
This is Omari Sankofa II with the Detroit Free Press. Well, that was predictable, huh? The NBA lottery has never been kind to the Detroit Pistons, and that was true once again Thursday night. Despite having the fifth best odds at the number one pick, the Pistons dropped 2 spots to the 7th overall pick during Thursday's 2020 NBA Draft Lottery. It continued an unlucky streak for the franchise. In 14 lottery appearances, the Pistons have never moved up. Thursday was actually their largest drop ever. It's probably not the outcome general manager Troy Weaver hoped for, but he's confident the Pistons will land a good player. Weaver is renowned across the league for his ability to identify talent. In a draft that lacks consensus on who the best players are, the odds are fairly strong that the Pistons will be able to land a player they like, despite the unlucky outcome. Weaver doesn't want any woe is me chatter surrounding the franchise. They're still at the beginning stages of a rebuild, and whoever they select will have a big role in shaping the future of the team. The Pistons have $30 million in cap space this fall, and Weaver will use that, along with the pick, to reshape the future of the team.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Tad Davis. Hundreds of people in Michigan have died as a result of the coronavirus. But to us, they're more than a number. The Detroit Free Press is telling the stories of loved ones lost due to the coronavirus. If you have a family member who has died and you would like to share their story, we'd like to hear from you. To share your story, you can leave us a voicemail at 313-444-2760 or fill out the form at our website.